Okay, my grandfather, Albert Dunckhorst, was born Albrecht Dunckhorst in 1852, 165 years ago, in Delmenhorst, northern Germany, now a part of Bremen. He left Germany when he was in his 20s by ship from Bremen to Baltimore in the 1870s. He subsequently moved to northern Mexico, where he met his wife. He worked as a surveyor for a railroad until he died in a work-related accident in 1911. The tombstone was found much later by his grandson under the name Alberto in a city whose name had changed due to the revolution from San Lorenzo and is now called Belisario Dominguez. Before he died, three surviving children, my father Gil, my uncle Max, and my aunt Avilia, moved from New Mexico to the United States. My father and uncle worked for the next 33 years for Black Hawk Mining Company in Mogollon, New Mexico, where I and many of my siblings and cousins were born. The place is so remote, it is nearly wilderness. Mogollon is located on the edge of the Gila wilderness. It is now a ghost town with an official population of 0. A lot of my life and my attitudes were shaped by my experience growing up and later returning frequently to the Mogollon area. This undeveloped land of grandeur, purity, and remoteness truly refreshes the human spirit. Even though Alberto himself never came to Mogollon, working on railroads would have taken him to similar remote places in Mexico. I like to think that his sense of adventure was passed through the generations. After Mogollon, my family moved to Silver City, New Mexico. My 2 youngest sisters were born there. I graduated from high school and attended New Mexico State Teachers College. There, I interacted with many World War II veterans. These men were mentors to me, and they were full of advice and stories, and included one man, a native of Turtle Creek, who spoke highly of Turtle Creek and became a lifelong friend. Because of their influence, at the start of the Korean War, I enlisted for a 4-year term in the Air Force. I began to see the world like the World War II veterans had seen. 2 of these years were spent as a ground crew member of the 59th Fighter Interceptor Squadron. The first year at Cape Cod, and the second year in the Arctic at Thule Air Force Base in Greenland. Subsequently, I came to Pittsburgh to take advantage of an outstanding fellowship program conducted by the Bettis Atomic Power Laboratory and to complete my graduate work. I continued to work there until 1997. One man came from Germany. In America, his family grew to 150 descendants. The Dunckhorst family living in Pittsburgh consists of myself, my 2 sisters, and my sister's husband.